Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
Hey guys, welcome back to Brown Sugar Spice. I am so excited to be back with you guys. I just finished finals, exam week is over, and it's officially summer for me. So I have a lot more time to get on here and make some new content and videos for y'all. I also want to give you guys a big, huge thank you for getting me to 100 subscribers in 1 month. It warms my heart to know that you guys are enjoying my videos and sharing them with your friends and family and supporting me. So I thank you for your continued support. Y'all let me know what you want to see on this channel. Let me know what you like so that I can continue to put out some cool videos for you guys. So with that being said, I actually wanted to start a new series today, and it's going to be called School Days. So I know that school's over, but you know, summer is the time that we get ready for the next school year. We start making goals for ourselves, thinking about what we want to accomplish for the next year. So I thought that a cool summer series would be School Days, and it's going to involve dorm halls, dorm makeovers. It's going to be about how to get internships, how to save money in college, what I wish I knew coming to college, what I'm excited to learn, experiences that you should get into or have when you're in college. It's going to be all about college, school days, what's in my school bag, all types of stuff. So y'all let me know what you want to see within that series, and I'm super excited to get started with that and see what comes out of that. Let's get into this video. So today I'm going to be talking about why I chose to go to the illustrious Howard University. I always wanted to go to Howard. I would say since maybe 9th grade. I wanted to go to Spelman for a little bit, but I think it was 9th or 10th grade that I officially decided on Howard. And when I decided on Howard, I didn't have a specific reason why I wanted to go to Howard. It was just, you know, I heard it's the top HBCU or one of the top HBCUs, and that's where I feel like I need to be. But I had never visited, I'd never really done any research about it, but I just had this thing about I want to go to Howard. So as time went on, junior year came, and our college counselors at school were amazing, and they made sure that we were informed about the schools that we were looking into, and that we were making good decisions about where we wanted to go, because it would be where we ended up for the next few years. So I told my college counselor, I want to go to Howard, and she was like, why? And I said, well, I just feel like that's where I need to be. So after that session, I realized, well, I might need to do some more research. So I started looking into it, looking into the programs, looking into the culture of the school, and that's when I realized that this is really the place that I need to be. And I'm glad that it lines up that way, and that what I wanted, or what I had come up with in my head about Howard, was pretty much in line with what Howard actually was. So my first reason for choosing Howard is the culture. You hear a lot about Howard culture. It's in songs, it's in, you know, it's referenced in TV shows, and, you know, celebrities that went here, this, that, and the third. But this culture is unlike any other. First of all, HBCU culture is unlike any other. Both of my parents went to HBCUs, and I always heard their stories about their college experiences. And my mom is still very involved in her school. And I always wanted to have that HBCU experience. It's something so different than what my environment was in high school. I went to an all-girls, predominantly white private school. So HBCU culture was something that was so starkly different, but I was so excited about. So first thing is the culture. Also the area, DC. DC is such an amazing city, such a diverse city, And Howard against the backdrop of DC is so beautiful, I think. We are a part of this subculture that's a part of this subculture that's a part of this subculture. So there's so many different ways that DC is diverse, from age groups, to like ethnicities, all of that kind of thing. And I think it's so beautiful that we as college students are able to experience that within our own little bubble. Now there is a Howard bubble, and it's real. You know, you can get so caught up with what's going on this campus that you forget to go explore other campuses, because DC is a college town too. So you forget to go explore other campuses and you forget to go explore DC. But I think as long as you get a good mix of all three of those things, then you're set to go. And this is a great place to be for you if you just enjoy culture. Also, not even gonna lie, Howard is, I guess you could say, a party school. We are all about a party. We are all about a darty, which is a day party. I don't know if everybody calls it that at other schools, but we're all about a darty, all about a reason to turn up. That's just how it is here. Everything turns into a party, basically. Now that doesn't mean that we're not about our academics and about our schoolwork, but we are. But that's just how it is. You know, people like to turn up here. That's just how it works. And not to say that if you aren't social in that way that you won't fit in here, because there are places for you. But that's how Howard is, and I don't mind that. I wouldn't say that I'm a party person. I enjoy being social, but you just kind of have to find your nook and figure out how you can, you know, make your space here. With that being said, we are big on our academics and big on hustling. The culture of Howard will force you to be serious about what you want to do, serious about your goals. You're around all these people that have their own businesses. You're around CEOs that are 19. You're around people that have had a jillion internships in their field already when they come here. This is the best of the best. You know, you're around, everybody was a class president. Everybody was student body president. Everybody has businesses. Everybody has traveled. This is the best of the best of the best. So it forces you to look at yourself and be like, what do I have to do to hustle? What do I have to do to get what I want? And this place is great for pushing you forward and making sure that you are reaching your goals, because you want to be on top like everybody else is here, or like it seems like everyone else is here. So that's one thing that I love about the culture. Number 2 is it's great for y'all. Sorry, I'm referring to my notes here because I wanted to make sure that I got everything, that I said everything that I need to say. So number 2 is that it was great for my major. I am a broadcast journalism major under the School of Communications, and we have a great program. They expose us to pretty much everything that we need to know in order to leave here and get a job in media or public relations or whatever your concentration is. And that's really important to me. The ultimate goal of college is to get your degree and get out of here and get a job. And you know, people can get caught up in the experience of college, and it's great and you want to enjoy it while it lasts, but you got to get out of here with a job. And I think School of C and really all the schools on campus really prepare you to make sure that you have the experience you need to get a job. So with that being said, Howard is all about connections. There's so many people, the network of alumni is crazy here. And there's so many people that you can reach out to that are in the place that you want to get to. And just because you say, I go to Howard, they're willing to help you, which I think is a beautiful thing among the students and alumni here, that we have that connection. So with that also is networking. Howard is all about networking. And I say that because there's so many opportunities for you to meet people that are in your field, other students, alumni, professionals in the field. There's so many opportunities for you to meet with them, talk with them, exchange information, and really build a good bond with them. You know, it's all about who you know in the world of media, at least. So being able to forge those connections in college is really important to me, and that's one reason why I've loved being at Howard in my major, because I've gotten so many opportunities just by saying that I go to Howard. Number 3 was the fact that Howard is far away from home. I have been an only child for most of my life, and so I've been very, very close with my parents, and that's great. But for college, I wanted to be away from home. I had no desire to go to school in Tennessee or to go to school in anywhere near Tennessee because I needed a change of scenery. I felt like college is the time that you go away from home, at least for me, and that's not for everybody, but for me that was the most appealing option. Both of my parents went away from home for school and they had great experiences, like I said, so I wanted to be able to branch out, be in a new city, and be completely independent. I didn't want the option to go back home on the weekends. I just wanted to come out here and do it by myself. So with that, I also think that, you know, because I did internships in high school, that I had exhausted some of the opportunities in Nashville. And that in order to get more opportunities and bigger breaks, if you will, that I had to come to a new city. And DC is a great place to be in journalism, to be in media. And just the idea of having all these opportunities right outside my door was really appealing to me. As I said, it was important to me to get experience, and I think that if I had stayed at home, I would have been limiting myself just a little bit as far as what I could do to get ahead in my career. Number 4, I chose Howard because the finances all lined up. I was given scholarships through Howard that covered my tuition and fees. And then after that, I got outside scholarships through different organizations, some Nashville-based organizations, and I was able to piece together a financial aid package that would allow me to be here comfortably. I think it's very important to be realistic with yourself about what you can afford and what your family can afford, because you don't want to be up here, you know, having the best time ever, and then you leave and you have hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. It's not worth it. A college experience is a college experience. I do believe that you can make the best out of wherever you go. But you do have to be honest with yourself about what you can afford. And that's all about a hustle too. If you know that you only get a little bit of financial aid from the school, or you only get a little bit of scholarship money from the school, you have to figure out how am I going to piece together the rest of that money. You can't take out $10,000 or $30,000 in loans every year. It doesn't make sense, especially if there's other schools that are willing to pay for you to go there. So I had to come to the realization that if I don't get, you know, enough money from Howard, I can't go there. But it all worked out that I did, and I was able to get outside scholarships, and now I'm an RA here, so my housing is covered. So everything has just come together, but that was a big factor in why I chose Howard, because I knew I would be able to pay for it and live comfortably here. And number 5, and the biggest thing for me, is that Howard just felt like home. As I said, I'd always wanted to come here, and I really didn't know why, but I came to visit junior year during homecoming. Anybody who knows anything about Howard homecoming knows that it is the most wonderful time of the year here on campus, and it's just a whirlwind of stuff. There's shows, there's Yard Fest, there's food, everyone's happy, all the alumni are back. It's just a great time to be on campus. So I came and visited during homecoming, and that's when I decided that this is where I need to be. I was just so intrigued by the environment. I felt at home. I felt like I can really be successful here. I can really meet some cool people. I can have the college experience that I always dreamed of here. So I would say it's very important to go and visit campuses. Not everybody, it's not always financially possible to go and visit campuses, and I totally understand that. But if you do have the opportunity through organizations that do college tours, or if you have a school that you're interested in and it's close enough to your house, go and visit. You can look online all you want and look at YouTube videos and all of that, but until you're on campus, you really don't know the feel of the campus. And that's very important. If you don't feel at home there, or you don't feel like at some point you could feel like you're at home there, because it's not always comfortable in the beginning, but if you don't feel like you could, you know, make a space for yourself on that campus, you might need to consider another campus. For me, I came on campus and I said, wow, this is it. This feels like home, and I was good to go. So I think it's important to really visit your campuses and make sure that you feel comfortable, or that you will be able to feel comfortable at some point on that campus. So that's all I have for you guys on why I chose Howard. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Remember to like this video and subscribe. Share it with your friends, share it with anybody you know who's trying to figure out college for next year, or for the next year, or even anybody that you know that's just thinking about, just thinking way into the future, any middle schoolers or whoever's watching this, or whoever you think could benefit from this. Share this with them. I'm so excited to bring you some other fun stuff in this series for school days. And it won't all be sit down videos like this. I'll try to do some vlogs for you guys so you can see this campus and see what it's like to be a college student at Howard, a college student in DC. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all soon. Mwah.